April 21st. It's a Sunday afternoon. Clear blue skies, 65 degrees. It is windy, but we can deal with a little bit of wind since it's so nice out. And we are going to do some truck camping in the Topper, and we're going to do some turkey hunting. Last year I had, we're pointing towards the sun again. I did a little bit of turkey hunting last year, but all I had was my bow. This year I drew a tag that I can use anything, so I got a shotgun along this time. So hopefully, oh, I gotta be careful where I'm pointing the camera here. So I just rolled in. It's like 5:45, I think. So I'm going to get some stuff ready, get the grill out, get that set up, kind of get situated here. I don't plan on going hunting tonight. However, I did drive into the areas that I'm going to go into in the morning, and I seen turkeys. So the turkeys are here, which is good, which is good. We're going to take advantage of tonight by just kicking back and enjoying the evening, and then head out bright. And it ain't going to be bright out when we head out, but it is going to be early anyway. And yeah, hopefully we'll see some turkeys when I'm actually got a shotgun in my hand. But first, let's get camp set and have some supper. All right, we're gonna get after it because I'm hungry. So for supper tonight, because we already got the grill going, heating up. Steak. This is top sirloin. So it's not one of the best cuts, but what we're gonna do is still a little icy. Should be okay. Sizzle. So we're gonna throw that on there, and well, hang on. And I have an onion. I'm going to chop some of that up. And we're going to slice up the steak and we're going to put it and make sandwiches out of it. I also have some barbecue sauce in the cooler over there. And some smoky bacon ranch cheese. The Dimmick cheese. So that's the plan for supper tonight. Yeah. Dimmick makes some good cheese. All right, we'll pick it up when the steak's ready. All right, I think it's ready to try this. Can you see it? Whoops. There we go. We're gonna have to angle the camera different here, I think. There it is. We should let it rest for a little bit, but I'm not going to. And of course I'm cutting the top of my head off and stuff. Let's try this. I'll get it figured out here. There we go. Tastes pretty good. One for me. I should. Some of these county fair buns, nice and soft. Can see that, can't we? These babies are full. Sprinkle some onion on there. Should have had bigger buns for these. Stick a slice of cheese. That's enough. Got some leftovers. For Heinz barbecue sauce, this stuff's really good. That is a meal and a half right there. Don't waste any onions. I like it. That's good stuff. Thumbs up to that. Looking right back in the sun here. And to wash it down, a sarsaparilla. Here we go. We'll pick it up after I'm done stuffing my face. I wanted to get a close-up of that because they're good. They're good. One's gone. On to number 2. Those were good. Very good. But I am stuffed. I think I could have got by with just one of those. And we have leftovers. So I think I know what I'm having tomorrow night, or tomorrow for dinner anyway. But oh my goodness. So good. So good. We'll have to do that again. Maybe the next time we'll use a better cut. But that was good. So I'm gonna get that bagged up, get it in the cooler. Now I feel like just laying down. Oh goodness. All right. Well, I'm gonna clean my mess up and we'll pick it up later. Oh, we're going for a little walk here. Adjust this. Even goes back down. It's like a little lane down through here. I was just gonna see if it led anywhere. I wonder what the heck we're going. I wonder why all these trees are tore up like this. Well, this is a neat overlook. though the sun's shining right. Cool. It's kind of neat. Move on and see if there's anything else. That's what we're looking for. That one there, I think, is a tom. Maybe. Just a little out of range. Mule deer doe. Another mule deer doe. Ooh. It's coming into the campground. I'm camped just right down this road, and it just went into these trees right here. And the other one's just standing right over there. Campers you see behind this one is that permanent camp right outside here. So that's pretty cool. Seen a couple muleys. So we've seen turkeys and deer. You gotta like that, right? Right here's where that deer went, was in these trees right here. Funny. The pickup's just right over there. There's some blackbirds in the trees. Well, it's early. Day 2, April 22nd. And it is 4:37 in the morning. It's way earlier than I wanted to be up and moving. But I woke up about an hour, well, more than an hour ago now. And I laid around for an hour and couldn't fall back asleep, so I just decided to get up and start getting around. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. So I've already dressed. I got my camo ready. That's laying outside yet, but it is 48 degrees and a little breezy out there. So the temperature isn't bad, but the wind is, if it's already blowing at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's not going to be good today. But we're going to head out here after a bit. But first, we had two things. A Propel Fitness Water. Strawberry kiwi. Kelly was in town this, I don't remember what day that was. Tuesday? Might have been Tuesday. And she stopped by and we went out for supper. And she gave me a Propel Fitness Water to try. Ooh, yeah, it's definitely strawberry. That's pretty good right there. That's very good. Yep. It's a Gatorade thing. 0 calories. Hey, all right. We have 0 calories on that. But I bet there's not 0 calories in this. So we're going to do a caramel roll here from County Fair. One of the County Fair ones. And we get a big one here. I had one of these yesterday for breakfast. Look at that. Did a nice job on that. We're going to unroll it as we eat it. But they're a little dry. They could really use a microwave. And I didn't bring the microwave. But throw these in the microwave for 15 seconds and it would make all the difference in the world. But even though they're a little dry and could definitely use a microwave, they're still good. We'll pick it up later. There's some right out there, just down the line from me, strutting. Hopefully they come this way. After 10. Seen some turkeys this morning. Got some footage, but nothing quite in range. There was a couple of jakes, and I think the one was a tom that was it kind of surprised me because I was watching a group back here. They were out in the field, but they were behind me. And I was paying attention to those out there, and oh, there's 3 of them walking right through here. And I wasn't prepared, and I don't know if it would have been within range. It would have been maybes. So I didn't try for them or anything, because there was quite a few turkeys out there at that time, but they stayed too far out in the field. But at least we got to see them. Not much gobbling this morning. I did hear a few gobbles, but not much. Everything was pretty quiet. And then I seen 9 deer, and one of them was a buck. Of course, he doesn't have very big antlers yet. They're just starting to grow. And I got footage of some deer. The buck I didn't, because at that particular time the wind was blowing from me right over to him. And of course now the wind's blowing completely different. So I didn't get any footage of him and didn't get a real good look at him, but he wasn't that far away. He's just right over there in the corner, along with a couple other deer. So, very good morning. Weather was decent. There was wind, but it wasn't real windy, like it's going to be this afternoon. It's supposed to be very windy. It's cloudy though, kind of cloudy and a little breezy, and I am extremely tired. That waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning is not good. I'm going to go back to camp, have something to eat, and then probably take a nap. That sounded like a plan to me. So we'll pick it up later. Feels like second breakfast. I got in about 2.5 hours of sleep. Much needed 2.5 hours of sleep. So for midday breakfast, after nap time, we're gonna have a mellow yellow. And I don't want to dump them out. One of these brownies, homemade brownies, that we're going to take the big one that Mom made for me. Thanks, Mom. She knew I was going on this little adventure. So before I left, she made some brownies for me. How good is that? I already ate one off camera, but we got to get that on video. Way better than the caramel roll that I ate this morning. Oh. So I'm sitting in here for a windbreak, but the plan now is to not sure what the plan is. I got 2 options. I can go right back to where I was this morning, or I can go for a little walk and see if I can find someplace else. But all I know for sure is my immediate plan is to finish this in this, and then go out and hunt some more somewhere. And we'll pick it up when I figure out what I'm doing after this. We're set up here. And I thought I could hear one over here doing that popping sound. That's why I'm talking real low. I don't see anything though. But what we got. Of course we got the shotgun. That I can rest on the stump. Shooting lane right out here, and right through there I can shoot. So I'm just gonna sit here for a while and see what happens. We'll keep our fingers crossed that we turn the camera back on with a turkey sighting. Oh, there's a turkey sighting. They're way at the other end of the field though. That isn't what I heard. I think they're even out of range for this, but with a little luck, they'll come closer and we'll turn the camera back on. It appears like those turkeys are angling towards the end of these trees. So they're definitely not going to come past me here. So I am going to cut through the trees back here and make a beeline for the end of these and see if I can set up in the far corner over there and see if they walk past. That's the plan. So I better get going before they get any further. but sunset. So turkey is only till sunset. The move, I seen a hen that was easily within shooting range, walked right out here. Kind of surprised me, so I didn't get any video of that one. But when I walked over here, there were some turkeys down at this end of the trees. I don't know if it was from the same flock or not. You know, I don't know if they got here before me. And they went back into the trees. But they may have actually cut through the trees and out into the field over there and spooked the rest of them. I don't know. But the flock that I was hoping was going to come out off the end of these, they didn't show. But 3 deer did show, 2 of which were bucks. So that's always neat to see. But with that, we are going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm not sure where I'll go in the morning. Probably just back to the same spot. We'll think about it. But yeah, so we'll shut it down on tonight, and we'll pick it up, probably pick it up back at camp, unless I see one of these coyotes and shoot it. That's still open. We'll pick it up later. Oh, before I go, right now it is, let's see, that says 65, but it ain't 65. I don't think it's 60 either. That says it's 60, but I don't think it's quite 60 degrees. It's cooled down quite a bit. It's clear skies, and right now it is dead calm. So it was actually a really nice evening. It was windy when I first got here, but the wind has calmed down, and it is, right now it is beautiful. So thumbs up to that. We'll pick it up back at camp. Well, made it back to camp, and we're doing supper. And tonight, the drink of choice, a sarsaparilla. Get out one of these buns. This is a table so we can make sure we see it. Then I can even tip the camera back just a touch more so I'm not cutting the top of my head off. Oh. How's that for video? And is it crooked? Might be crooked. Now we look like a professional cook. A professional cooking show. So tonight for supper, because it's, gosh, I bet it's almost 9:45 already. So we're doing the same thing we did last night. The only difference is I'm just eating the leftover stuff rather than grilling it. I'm not even going to bother heating it up in front of the heater. We should turn this off. I don't want to drain the battery on the pickup with the dome light on. Okay, That's the cheese block, the smoky bacon ranch. A couple thick slices. That on there. Then the leftover steak. Should be enough for one. Definitely enough for one. If I wanted to stretch it, I could probably have two. Actually, why not? We'll end up making two, but we got some onion in there too. We gotta sprinkle some of that on there. So the steak's been marinating with that onion since yesterday. We'll put some of those on there. And the barbecue sauce. The Heinz barbecue sauce, thick and sweet. And it is sweet. There's a lot of fancy barbecue sauces out there, but just the old Heinz one there, that's tough to beat that. Not quite as massive as last night's. Onion fell out. But very good. Very good, even though it's cold. Properly place that. Yeah, that's some good eating right there. Good drinking, good eating. And it is absolutely beautiful out right now. Like I said at the wrap up when I was still in the field there, wind's completely dead. And it's got to be in the upper 50s, mid to upper 50s. There's a, you can't really see it through the trees right now, but there's a big old full moon. It's like, yeah, it's really nice. So that should mean good things for the morning. And so for today, we're going to wrap it up and we'll pick it up in the morning. Well, it's about 10 o'clock. So I've been sitting here for a few hours. I saw one deer, so that was nice. I saw a coyote, which I got a little footage of. He was, I don't know, 35, maybe 40 yards out into this field. And I did get a few seconds of footage of him, so that was good. I seen 3 turkeys. One was way the hell out there. And then there was 2 of them that were right in this little draw out in front of me. The closest one was a hen. I know that. They both headed down the draw. And one squirrel. So that's what I seen this morning. So overall, that wasn't too bad. One deer, a coyote, two turkeys that were close, and the squirrel. So I've had far slower days sitting out in the deer stand, and it's for the most part it's been a really good morning, nice. But here within the past hour, maybe 45 minutes, the wind has really picked up. So it's really blowing now. But otherwise, it was pretty pleasant out here for most of it. Just sitting here. Yep, see how much is blowing, but it's tipping the camera over. But I've just been sitting here munching on some trail mix now and again. I would never do this deer hunting because it makes way too much noise, but I might have to hold the camera. I'm far less serious about turkey hunting. So, yeah. So I've been munching on some of that. Peanuts, raisins, chocolate-covered candies, almonds, and cashews. Of course, the chocolate-covered candies are my favorites. I didn't even get any raisins in that handful, so that's pretty good. The raisins are my least favorite. So with that, we're going to wrap it up on this one, and we will pick it up next time.